Hola, hola. Okay, today I want to go live and talk about the energy downers. It was one of the topics that you guys submitted, so we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about it. And just to reintroduce myself, I'm Telma Sanchez. I'm a neuroscience life coach. I'm the author of the book On Your Dance. I'm super excited to be here sharing my perspective on the topics that you guys want to hear about. If you want to hear it, I'm so here for it. So energy downers was the topic that I picked for today. And I will start with the most common sense and the outside of you type of downers, which is sleep. If you don't sleep enough, you're going to feel down. If you don't drink enough water, if you don't eat enough vegetables and protein, if you are not drinking enough water, did I already said that? I'm a huge fan of you hydrating, taking care of your body. And even though I am considered a life coach, a mindset person, which I do go into a lot of the emotions and a lot of the perspectives and the limiting beliefs that normally hold someone back, you definitely want to start with the obvious, right? You want to be sleeping enough. You want to be taking care of your body. You want to make sure that you're listening to your body. So if something hurts, maybe just take the time to get curious. So judging is a huge downer. Gossiping is a huge downer. Assuming is actually a lot. You're already telling yourself a story, and normally because of our brain and how it works, it tends to be a story that is not the most positive one. So sometimes this assumption triggers a little bit of fear or an insecurity, and this is draining a lot of your energy. Reacting to your email. So we know technology is overtaking the world, and yet you want to make sure that you learn how to be with yourself, with your body, with your breath. So waking up and looking at your phone as the first thing is immediately a downer because it's not an upper. And by an upper, I'm saying I mean something that gives you energy, that keeps your energy, that maintains your energy, that fuels your soul, that makes you smile. And one of those sights of when you see something beautiful and awesome, that's kind of what we are considering energy givers. A hug. So this is the life in which you guys wanted to hear about downers, but I will also mention some of the really easy things that you can do to up your mood. First is become conscious of having a bad day, and there's nothing wrong with that. The second one is just acknowledging, moving your body. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of dancing. You can dance in your kitchen. You don't really need a location. A hug is super life-giving if you really release your body. If you can relax into it, if you can relax and take a few deep breaths, they're really, really life-giving. I just feel really bad just talking about the negatives because I'm not that type of person. I'm not here for it, but I definitely think that it's important to fully acknowledge that they are there, that they happen, that it's just we get distracted, we get busy, and before you know it, you might be losing the presence that you want in your priorities or in what matters to you. So downers, really quickly, is anything that really is leaking your energy or is not maintaining it, and therefore your presence. So if you're always sidetracked, if you cannot concentrate, if you're reacting to your email or your to-do list or whatever comes at you versus being proactive, you're draining a lot more energy than what you realize. And you want to start taking 6 seconds to take a breath and see exactly where your feet are at. See if your mind can be your body, if you can really become conscious of what you're doing, what you want to do, how is it that you want to show up, and you become intentional, conscious, aware, whatever word floats your boat, but anything that really reminds you to be present is going to help you maintain and keep your energy. And then if you feel your energy, is anything really positive. A lot of people love a walk in nature, laying in the grass. Anything in nature that can help you be grounded and rooted into the earth would be really good for you. But I wanted to come here and talk a little bit about the downers that people don't often recognize. And this is coming from not any judgment, just an invitation to raise your awareness so you know where you're at, and you might, by making tiny little changes into noticing where your energy is going, you can start making tiny little energy changes or changes that create a different habit that are going to maintain your energy a little bit more. And with that, you are going to feel better. You are not only going to feel better, you're going to show up better. So if you can learn to be with yourself and be where your body is at, and include your 5 senses that were given to you, if you can actually like use them and acknowledge it and take the time to be with them, you're gonna notice that you're gonna maintain a lot more of your energy. I hope this was helpful. I ran out of time, but I didn't want to skip this answer because I promised that I would answer a question every single day, so I'm trying really hard. Oh, hi Nadia. Yes, also Nadia is saying that a lot of those activities you are not taught as energy downers, and a lot of people don't know that, or they haven't really like slowed down enough to notice and to think about it and to recognize where. But if you start paying attention, if you start paying a little bit more attention, you're gonna notice that you, by not doing them or by doing something different, you're gonna maintain a lot more of your energy. So I'm so glad that this was helpful. It's so great seeing you, and I hope this was helpful. Have an amazing day. Yeah, happy Wednesday.